Yo, what's up? What's up? It's your boy Domuto. We're back with another video today. Today we are, you know what it is. I ain't gotta explain it, man. Beyond Dragon Ball Super Primal Ultra Instinct Goku Tactic on Budo. Beast Gohan versus Golden Cooler. Alright. We're gonna see what this new form all about. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna see him we're gonna see him try to use how he gonna maneuver, how he gonna move. I don't think he's as strong as Budo yet, so we're gonna see what's up. And then Beast Gohan versus Cooler, man. Golden Cooler about to whoop that nigga ass, so let's get to it.
As our story continues, following the events of Budo having to wage war against Primal Ultra Instinct Goku, as with Budo now shown having to headbutt Goku in the face in sending his body flying out towards the ring, it was only upon Budo now being shown having to do so, where the other spectators, including Yoshido, went on to then add, hey, so what if, and this is a stretch here, but what if this Saiyan is actually able to somehow, in some kind of way, be lucky enough to beat Budo, Yoshido asks. Does that mean that Budo's position as being the 5th ranking strongest would hereby be moved on over to the Saiyan? It would be quite the shock if it does turn out to be the case, wouldn't you all agree? With Akuma responding, well, if it does happen, then Budo deserves it for being so lenient with the mortal.
True.
But what say you, Takira? I know you've likely have seen the outcome of this battle between them, didn't you? With Takira responding, even if I did, there is something more to this mortal than either of you are seeing on the surface, and so if what I assess is to be true, then it'll surely happen during the heat of the moment, with Yoshido asking, you see? Why even bother talking to him, Akuma? He's only going to remain cryptic with what he sees. Oh, you're never any fun, you know that, Takira? Well, the difference is quite clear now compared to before, the Grand Priest went on to chime in, because not only is Goku able to take a lot of what Budo is throwing at him and coming back from it, but he is also shown able to fight back while taking the damage, to which as soon as Budo was now shown having to unleash a barrage of death rays upon Goku, it was just upon with Goku now being shown having to move away in the nick of time, where Akuma went on to continue, I can see why Budo is having a bit of trouble catching the Saiyan now. It's Goku's Ultra Instinct that's giving him the edge in this battle, as he is using more of its speed and agility to avoid any of Budo's attacks. And in order to keep that from happening, Akuma continues, Budo is going to have to ground the Saiyan first rather than challenge his instinctual speed. To which upon Goku now shown having to avoid each and every single one of Budo's death rays, it was only as Whis was watching where Whis then went on to say to himself, very good display of speed, Goku. Remember
Use your speed, Goku.
About how you could use
That's all you got, son.
agility to your advantage here. Since the 5 do not possess the ability to maintain a calm heart such as what is required to obtain Ultra Instinct, you can use this as leverage in order to push forth towards victory if,
I like that he's fighting back now too, man.
Do it the right way. Hey, look there, Yoshido went on to chime in. It looks like the Saiyan's getting closer and closer down there. I don't know about this. Looks like you'll have to change your strategy up, Budo. He's right in front of you. To which upon Goku now shown having to avoid yet a close encounter shot from Budo's death ray, it was only as Goku went on to do so where Goku went on to comment, looks like those death rays of yours aren't going to be what slows me down this time, Budo. In which upon Goku now shown having to strike Budo, that was when Akuma went on to then continue, what Budo needs to do is box the Saiyan in, not allow him to roam freely around that stage. It's clear by now he's going to continue to use that speed of his until he finds an opening. Looks like you're starting to teeter closer and closer towards the edge of the ring there, Primal, Goku went on to tell Budo. Nothing that you tried on me before will be working in your favor again.
Stop talking that shit, Goku. Come on now.
Since I know what to expect, with Budo responding, or so you think, Goku. There is much more that I have yet to show you, and so I can already see that this form of yours is already starting to get to your head, since you already think that you are the one who's in complete control here. Well, guess what, Saiyan? You're not. I'm starting to memorize your movements, and so it's only going to be a matter of time before you slip up and make a mistake. And that's when I'll get you, Budo continues. All you're doing is firing me up, so don't get too full of yourself just yet. So is that what you're really doing, Goku asks, or are you stalling because you know that in a matter of moments the tables are going to completely change in my favor as I finally put you down once and for all? So which one is it? If you are so much stronger than I am, then I want to see it for myself, Goku
Let's
says.
see it.
I'm not looking to have what happened before happen to me again, and so it's hard for me to believe that you're still hiding so much more power than what you're letting off, and so if you don't do something to change this, then you know that I'm going to beat you, with Budo responding, bravo, Goku. A fine little speech you managed to put together there, but it's like I just said, you are not the one who is in complete control here. I am. What? You don't think that I see what you're trying to do here, Budo questions? Since you obviously know that I'm still much stronger than you are, even now, you're trying to wring me out as a means of beating me since you can't knock me out or kill me, aren't you? Well, I will say, though I admire your will to continue, you'd be insane to think that I'd fall over the edge and into the void that easily. I'm only just getting started, with Goku going on to then say to himself, shoot, so he knows what I'm trying to do. Well, so much for keeping my plan a secret here.
I mean, who didn't know what you were trying to do, Goku? What the fuck?
Beating him. You and I both know that you won't throw me out of this stage, and so since you can't kill me, knock me out, or make me submit, then wringing me out is all you have left as an option, which will not be what wins you the day here, and you know it, Budo says. Especially not while I have yet to use my full power against you, and so what will your next move be, Budo questions? Are you going to come at me, or do you want me to go all out against you and obliterate you once and for all? Your call, with Goku responding, yeah, tough words there coming from the 5th strongest in the multiverse, but I want to see if you can catch me first, Budo. How you got dormant within you, with Budo putting this into question by asking, what did you just say? You want me to try and catch you? Oh, just what kind of foolishness are you talking about?
Let's see.
Saying, no, what? He wants you to try and catch him, Yoshido asks. Oh, that's rich. I didn't know that we were going to play tag here with each other. Hey, Budo, swap in with me and let me have at him. I can separate my body, and so I'll be able to catch him for ya. To catch him, Akuma asks, what is this? What a complete joke, as Takira went on to then say to himself, so that's how he does it. Now I understand. You are a fool to let this happen, Budo. To which, upon Goku now being the first shown to make his move,
talk that shit,
just
Takira.
With Budo quickly following Goku, where Budo went on to then shout, oh no you don't, Saiyan, a game of cat and mouse, huh? Well then I'll be the hunter and you'll be the prey, with the Grand Priest chiming in, well this ought to be interesting. Now I wonder what Goku is thinking about that would lead him into making such a decision. To which, upon Budo now being shown getting closer and closer, it was just as Budo was shown doing so, where Budo went on to then shout, thought you can outrun me, Saiyan? Looks like you aren't as fast as you thought you were, now are you? Now come here, little worm, with Goku going on to then say to himself, he took the bait, that's right. Yes, now just stay on me and don't look anywhere else. Almost there. To which, seconds later, with Goku all of a sudden now shown vanishing, upon Budo having to be shown missing his strike yet again, it was fairly obvious now that Budo had gone as far as to take Goku's bait, as Budo went on to shout, why you coward? Stop running from me and fight me like a true warrior, Saiyan.
Yes, sir.
Budo, he led you right towards the edge of the ring. It's a trap.
Get his ass out.
Shouts, as it was all of a sudden now from behind Budo, Primal Goku was shown having to knee Budo directly in the spine, in doing what he possibly could in order to drive Budo out of the ring, as upon Budo now being shown having to edge ever so closer, that was where Whis went on to then shout, yes, he got him. Oh, I can't believe that I'm about to say this, but Goku may in fact be able to win if he is able to keep this momentum going. I knew he would find a way, but was it enough? With the Grand Priest responding, well, as shocking as it may be, look closer, he says. Budo isn't letting himself go over over.
Course he
with
not,
Budo responding,
bitch ass nigga.
What the heck is going on here? Why am I letting myself fall for such cheap tricks? Oh no you don't, Goku. I'm not going to let you knock me over that easily. And now you're really starting to get under my skin. Not because you're winning, but because you truly don't know when to give up when you should. To where as soon as Budo was now shown wrapping his tail around Goku's exact knee in which he had made contact with, and from there not only being shown pulling Goku on down to the ground and backflipping over him, but that was when Budo then went on to then tell Goku, I'd die before ever having someone like you trick me into going over the edge like that.
Budo, give up, bro.
Now come here. You're getting desperate and the tactics that you are starting to use against me are showing for it, Goku. And so now
I mean,
then,
you falling for it,
where
nigga.
were we? Yes, something about catching you, right? That was slick, I'll give you that much, but now I'm really starting to get fed up with you. And so what do you say that you and I turn things up a bit and wrap this up for good, Budo asks.
Turn it up, okay.
I have a little surprise for you, but I'll wait until the time is right so I can give it to you. And in case you're curious about what it is, it's exactly what you've been asking for, Goku. To where even then, while this was happening, when then going back onto Earth and seeing Golden Cooler be struck from behind from out of nowhere, it had only now appeared as though these attacks were not coming from neither Beast Gohan or Orange Piccolo, but now instead, it now appeared as though new fighters have made their way onto the battlefield in assisting our heroes, as Beast Gohan went on to comment, whoa, hey, where the heck did those blasts just suddenly come from? Wait a second, hey Piccolo, are you seeing that over there too? I do, Piccolo says. Dende must have alerted as many of us as he could after contacting you about all of this. Oh, we've got to make sure that we are all careful because it doesn't look as though these two are screwing around anymore, and so be on guard. I should have known that more of you would come, Golden Cooler went on to respond. Rats always tend to travel in packs.
Damn, he called y'all niggas rats.
Regret that dearly. And of course you'd attack me from behind, but as you can see, I didn't even feel any of it. To where surprisingly enough, with both Android 17 and Android 18 now shown arriving on the battlefield, that was when Android 18 went on to respond, ugh, we should have known that you'd be back, Frieza. And so this is your older brother from what we heard of, huh? You don't look so tough to us, and so back off if the two of you know what's good for you, because we aren't here to chit-chat. You two aren't going to be destroying anything now that we're here, and so it's best if you tell your brother to stand down, 17 says, and pack your things up now and leave, Frieza. You remember what happened when we fought alongside each other at the tournament,
Android 18, Android 17. I like shit.
I'm not one to back down or fall to someone so easily, 17 continues. And while we have your attention, grab the Guardian now, Boo. Boo? Frieza questions. What the heck? As from beneath him, we then see how an arm was shown extending on out and grabbing Dende by the back of his shirt and having to pull him under. That was when 17 then went on to shout, you didn't think that we'd come here alone, did you? You brought the blob here with you too, Frieza questions? Oh, and just where did he just manage to come from? I wasn't able to sense any of you coming from anywhere, wretched worms. Good job, Boo, Orange Piccolo shouts. We owe you one for that, and so make sure that you get Dende to safety and as far away from these two monsters as you can. Things are about to get real ugly here, as an enraged Majin Buu then went on to address Frieza by telling him, Boo don't like you. Your energy is pure evil. You won't hurt Boo's friends anymore without Boo here to protect them. And so if Little Lizard wants to fight, then come and fight Boo then. With Frieza responding, oh, is that so? My, oh my. Of all the stories I don't know, Boo, you great Majin Buu, a little too confident, my father always warned me to never pick a fight with the so-called Great Demon of the Deep, but I look at you now and I just can't help but laugh, Frieza continues. Not only at what you are,
where Krillin at? He gonna pop
how
up?
weak you are compared to me, you
Krillin one shot everybody. Yamcha too.
Trash. challenge. But who am I to deny you a fight with me? And so
Tell
if
Tien
you
hit him with
truly
a
wish to dig an early
tri-beam,
grave for yourself
nigga.
upon helping your little friends, well, then so be it. But we were hoping that more of you
Yeah,
worms
that
would
cooler
show
fucking
up
up
and do
the
something
androids
to try
already.
and stop us anyways, and so how's about it, brother? Now 18, while he isn't looking 17, went on to tell his sister, we can't hold anything back against this guy, so let's tag him with everything we've got. Got it, 18 says, I'm right on your left, so let's go. But then, it was just before either android could do anything against Golden Cooler, where Cooler was shown elbowing both of them in the stomach by responding, in your dreams, androids, I'm going to grind you both into pieces by the time
Andrew
this
Wiggins
day
playing.
is
I'm watching.
through.
Sorry, the
But
Warriors
now
and
I'm
Kings is
starting
playing.
to wonder, which one of these pieces of junk should I destroy first, Frieza? Oh, leave them out of this and fight us, you coward! Orange Piccolo went on to respond.
Piccolo, you
If
kinda
you're
talking
looking
kinda
for
loud, ain't you?
fights, then look no further, with Cooler responding, oh please, and who exactly are you even referring to that will be the one to give me a challenge? You? You're doomed, Namekian. But that was when Beast Gohan also
that made
tried
Cooler
his
so
luck
fucking
and attacking
strong,
Cooler, with
son.
Cooler grabbing onto his punch by responding, ah yes, and then there's you. If there is anyone who is even remotely close of being a challenge to me here, then it is you, Saiyan. So let us resume where we left off before these rats got in our way. Oh, like hell I'll be leaving Gohan's side, you monster! I'm fighting too, but then, we only from that point then see how Golden Cooler had managed to swipe away Orange Piccolo with his tail by telling him, you'll be doing nothing, and so out of my way so that I may kill the son of the man who we are looking
Damn.
for. Now then, before I grind you into the dirt, tell me where Goku is now. You are running on borrowed time, monkey, so tell us where he is now, Cooler shouts. Not willing to talk, huh? Well, I'll get you to squeal one way or another, Saiyan. To which upon Cooler being shown having to punch Gohan in the
Obviously, these
stomach
niggas
before
don't know
having
where
to
they at,
proceed
bro.
in
Why
double
y'all still
axing
here?
him back down onto the lookout. It was only right after with Gohan being shown lifting up his head and seeing Frieza beat up on Majin Buu, where Gohan then went on to shout, God damn them! Oh no, Majin Buu's losing ground out there against Frieza. He's no match for him out there like this. He'll be slaughtered. Oh, this is very bad. Don't let him win, Boo! Hold on, you've got to keep pushing back against him. Don't let him edge you out, Boo! But even then, despite Gohan's words of encouragement, with Frieza shown beating Majin Buu down, it was only upon with Frieza now being shown doing so where Frieza went on to then
How about
comment,
y'all?
oh, so
What's up with the 3v3? You know, 3v1s. So here the team: Piccolo, Buu, 18 on Frieza. Just Frieza's still in his first form. This is this form because I think Piccolo could do something against this one. Then you put Gohan, 17. Oh, it's only 5 of them niggas. Damn. All right, whatever. Well, Gohan is 17 on Cooler, son. So that'll somewhat balance it out. I don't know.
this was supposed to be the terrifying Majin Buu. I don't know what in the world my father was thinking when he
Frieza.
warned me about you when I was a child. You are more of a punching bag to me than you are a threat, creature.
Frieza, you know
As Frieza
damn
went on to then
well
look on over towards Gohan
you
by then
wouldn't beat,
continuing,
Majin
"Aw,
Buu
what's
in
wrong
your-
there, Gohan? I
the
thought
sand
your
art,
friend
nigga.
there
Come
was
on
going
now.
to give me more of a fight than this. Tell me something, you don't value his life more than the lives of your fellow android friends, do you? He was once your greatest enemy, and so what care would someone like you have for a monster such as this, am I right? And so then, I'm going to ask you again, since maybe now you are starting to get the point of all of this. Now tell me, where is your father and Vegeta? Unless you want me to blow this creature into billions of pieces, it would be wise for you to tell me before I rip into this blob some more, and so now tell me where they are. You can clearly now see that we are are not here to play games with any of you, so start
That nigga
talking
Frieza
or
ruthless.
more of your little friends are going to start dropping like flies. To where even then, before Gohan was even shown having to give Frieza an answer, where from out of nowhere, Golden Cooler was from there shown stomping on down onto Gohan's spine by then telling him, maybe you weren't able to hear what he just said, so now this ought to help you. Now talk, Cooler shouts. Where are those Saiyans hiding? Where is your father if he isn't here? You're choosing to make this very difficult for yourself, monk.
Damn, my nigga Gohan's already on the ground. Nigga, you didn't want to beat up 18 or Piccolo or 17 anymore?
To which even with Gohan now being shown screaming in absolute agony, where from out of nowhere, that was when Android 18 went on to address Cooler by shouting, hey, leave him alone, you monster! Or else what? You'll do nothing, and so shut your mouth unless you wish to take his place. No, Orange Piccolo says. She can't think of going in there alone to save Gohan. He'll tear her apart. Tell her to stand down now. No, she's going in, 17 responds. Don't do it, 18! In which, surprisingly enough, in a horrifying fashion, with Golden Cooler shown having to impale 18 by using his tail, it was just the point with 18 now being shown getting caught off guard by Cooler, where Cooler then went on to then tell her, you pathetic woman, you should have used whatever brain cells you had left and kept yourself as far away from this place as you could. What a waste. To which even then, in the meantime, while this was happening, when then venturing on over back onto Beerus's planet, we only from that point then see how Beerus
though. He better go all out.
Vegeta through rigorous amounts of training, as Beerus went on to address Vegeta by telling him, very good, Vegeta, you just cleared out 1 billion, and so let's go for another round just so we can make sure that we continue to strengthen that core of yours, with Vegeta responding, you want me to clear out another 1 billion sit-ups? Well, this shouldn't take too long then, I suppose. Wait a second. What happened, Beerus questions? You look distracted like you did before. Is there something that you aren't telling
Vegeta,
me,
help your boys out.
I'm getting a little annoyed with you constantly looking out at something. Cough it up now, Vegeta. Well, it's just that for a while now,
Vegeta. I mean, Gohan pretty much your nephew. Pretty much. You know what I'm saying? You and Goku brothers. If you don't, Vegeta ain't gonna admit it or not. You know what I'm saying? Gohan your nephew. You ain't gonna let Gohan go out like that, son. You ain't gonna let Piccolo go out like that. You know what I'm saying? Even though him and Piccolo never fought before. That's crazy. I haven't seen no fan-made manga, the actual manga of Vegeta and Piccolo not fighting. Shit crazy. Anyway.
Vegeta says, I couldn't help but shake this strange feeling of there being something out there that was growing stronger within the shadows. And after keeping a close eye on what this could be possibly coming from, that's when I realized that this power that I was sensing wasn't coming from Kakarot, but it was coming from Frieza. And he appears to be on Earth with another equally powerful warrior, and so without me there to help the others in battle, I'm afraid that he's going to destroy all of them. And call it what you will, but I know that there's just something different about him this time around, as he isn't the same as we remembered him being.
He ain't the same,
he was responding, oh, so that's what this is all about? Well, so then what do you plan to do about it since he's on Earth, Vegeta? Well, if you would excuse me, Lord Beerus, it's best if I go and deal with him myself,
Lord Beerus.
Vegeta
Where's your
says,
pride, Sam?
for good this time, with Beerus responding, so, fighting Frieza again? Oh, how boring. Well, you may take your leave if you wish, but just remember something when you go back, Vegeta. Do not disgrace your title of being my apprentice again, do you understand? It's bad enough that this Black Frieza, or whatever he called himself, was able to put you down before, and so do not have this happen again, do you hear me? Especially since now you've surpassed all of the gods with this new power that you've achieved as well. Because if you go down to that bastard again, then you will be directly answering to me. Got it? With Vegeta responding, right, and so I don't plan to, not this time, he says. Oh, because if there is one thing that I will promise, is that I will make sure, on my honor, that Frieza and whoever he is with never see the light of day ever again once I get there. I have worked too hard and have devoted myself into doing doing everything that I could
Talk
to
that shit,
break
Vegeta.
him.
Talk
And
that
so
shit.
that is exactly what it is that I plan on doing once I arrive. And with Kakarot nowhere to be found, this just means that his sympathy won't be getting in the way of me
hell no.
destroying that fool for good this time. And so now, where are you all? Just hang on, everyone.
Earth, nigga.
I'm on my
Oh, he
way
about to
to
get.
you all right
Shit.
now.
Instant
As it
transmission.
was only right then and there, before Vegeta had gone as far as to use instant transmission, where the Beyond Dragon Ball Super story of the top 5 strongest warriors in the multiverse manga chapter number 38 special then comes to a close. Now, with all of the chaos that is now shown having to ensue back down on Earth, you can...
I'm wondering now, because there's no way Goku can get out of his situation right now. Like, he's fighting the top 5 strongest. Like, he can't get out of that situation at all. So Vegeta gonna be the big winner finally. But damn, but Frieza and Cooler got that fusion though. Vegeta and Gohan fusion. Vegeta, nah, wait, no. How much powerful would they be? Because Gohan's power level ain't nowhere. It can't even fight with Golden Cooler. So I don't know. That wouldn't make sense. I don't know. We gonna see. If Vegeta gonna be the big hero finally? Cause I know I'm trying to think. We gonna see. I'm kind of excited. I want to see what's next. So let me know. So we gonna. Right now, I need him to wrap up that Budo and Goku fight because it is prolonged. I ain't gonna cap. But shout out to UnrealEntGaming. He doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? Hey, take the time. However you want to write it. Whatever. So, but anyway, if you like my reaction, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.